Hello everybody, this is a very quick video in a series of quick videos, and this is about the review and assessment. So we're going to talk about testing a little bit. I would like to talk about testing and first redefine, review with you backwash, which is the effect of testing on teaching and learning. And I would like to say that there is also positive backwash that can happen if the backwash is such that the test is so bad that you have to redesign the course or remake materials so that they link up. Then you can have positive backwash as well as negative backwash. So there is actually a kind of a partnership between the teaching and the test and the learning. So my first question to you would be, why are tests inaccurate? Think about that for a minute. And let me grab my pencil, my little crazy pencil. Okay, here we go. So there are two reasons for inaccuracy that I see. One is that the test content and the test techniques don't match up. Take for example, if you were testing somebody's writing comprehension and you gave a multiple choice test. This actually happens all the time in foreign language testing. But the content and the technique don't match up. So the question is, why is this done? Obviously, because of quantity and because of money. Okay. The other thing, number two, would be a lack of reliability. Maybe the instructions are unclear, the ambiguous kind of questions are asked, and then the scoring of the test. Again, with a writing test especially, the scoring could be very subjective. So we want to make sure that reliability basically means that if the same person takes the same test, they're going to get the same score. There might be a little tiny bit of deviation. The person didn't get enough sleep or didn't eat well or you know, has a headache or something. But basically reliability means that you get the same result with the same test taker. And so those are two reasons why tests are inaccurate. The test content doesn't match up with the technique, and there's a lack of reliability. So my next question to you would be, why test at all? Well, we need dependable measures, and we need to be able to have those measures, you know, for K-12 teachers, of course, so that you can go on into the grades and go further up or to show progress. We also need to have information on achievement, because that's really important to the student, the teacher, the parents, and the school. Okay? So just to quickly end this brief one before we go on to the next brief video, let's talk a little bit about formative and summative testing. And you know, formative, the purpose of formative testing is to check on the progress of your students. So you can do that by informal quizzes, informal tests. You can do it by observation. You can check portfolios, and you can ask students to self-access as well. What about summative? Summative usually comes at the end, and summative is measuring achievement over time. So it's like the end point of the achievement line. And you can do achievement measuring for both the group. So you're doing it for your class, you're doing it for individual students, you're doing it for the school. And we do not want to look at those kind of achievement tests in isolation, because as you know, being teachers, this causes a lot of struggle, and it may not be entirely accurate. So ending this video, I want to ask you a few questions. The first question I want to ask you is number one, what tests do you use in your school? Number two, are they accurate? Number three, why do you use them? Who makes those decisions to use them and why? And number four, who made those tests? All of those are relevant questions to think about as a test taker. Okay, bye for now.